So there are some humorous points to my work. I remember going to one family, and all the family were sat round the room talking to me, and when we finished arranging everything that they wanted saying in the service, we just sat and relaxed a bit and had a bit of a chat. And the elderly lady whose husband had died, she said, we've been to see him in the chapel of rest. I said, oh, that's nice. Some people like to see their loved ones. He looks so peaceful. Mark, who was the funeral director, who was a very, very nice man, and she says it's made him look lovely. And I knew this family could have a bit of humour, and I said, yeah, I could do with Mark getting me in the back and making me look lovely as well. Then she said to me, we've put some letters in from the grandchildren. They've all wrote a letter and we're putting it in the coffin. And I said, that is a lovely touch. That's lovely. And then she said, oh, we're putting his walking stick in with him as well. I said, oh, that's nice, because I knew he liked walking his dog. And then I had a job to keep my face straight. She said, and we're putting the dog's collar in with him. And it was actually his dog that brought about his demise, because he was quite frail. He was taking the dog a walk, and the dog had pulled him. He'd fell over, and he'd ended up breaking his hip, which ultimately led to pneumonia and his passing. But the family were okay about it, because he was a good age, really.